Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new live stream. Today we're getting into one of my favorite games of all time. I cannot wait. We're getting into some Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. But yeah, I've not played this version in about 10 years. So I'm very excited. Well, except for I did a couple of wee bit of randomizer stuff last year. Never actually finished it. Been annoyed by that. If you guys want, I'll maybe finish it at some point. But we're going to head straight on in. Going to name the account Craig because I am the Craig. And yeah, we're going to get straight on into this. But yeah, I have, as I said before, I've not played vanilla version of this game. Maybe minus 20 minutes or so in such a long time, so I'm excited. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept from the land that made him a legend. Done with the battles he once waged across time, he embarked on a journey. A secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved, invaluable, and annoying friend. A friend whom he parted ways once he finally fulfilled the heroic destiny and took his place among hero legends. I'm very glad for stream playback, or else I would not have been able to read all that. But yeah, this is pretty much taking... This is, I believe, the child timeline, so... Directly after Ocarina of Time, whenever Link goes back. Whoa, love Majora's Mask. Will probably be popping in now. I have a stream to tune in every now and then. Fantastic. Glad to see you here. And don't worry, I absolutely understand. I usually do that whenever I watch other streamers. But yeah, I think Majora's Mask, or at least the 3D version, is my favorite game of all time. Like... It's one of my most replayed ones, so I'm excited to see how my skills go across the N64 version since I have not played it in about 10 years to completion. Hey Otter, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh, and there is the Majora's Mask. Ooh, I'm so... By the way, if anyone can't tell, my commentary is so rusty. But I'm going to try to do more streams and content more regularly, so hopefully my commentary just improves. You two fairies did great. I wonder if he has anything good on him. Huh? This guy? Well, that shouldn't be a problem. It's just a little footsteps for me. Oh, well, Link dead. Link is dead, theory confirmed. Oh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see. You can't tell. What would you do if you dropped it and broke it? No way, you cannot touch it. Ah, but sis, well, why can't I try it out too? But... yeah, this is where we get into all the fun stuff here. But I will say, the only thing... to go on a bit of a tangent here, the only thing that makes me think the Link is dead theory could be correct is how Skull Kid changes between this opening cutscene to after the chase where apparently Link died, or kind of got lost in the Lost Woods, which is how he became the... whatever it's called in Twilight Princess, because I've never played Twilight Princess. Hero Shade, that's the name I'm looking for. Just like how much he changes. But we'll just go ahead straight on after Skull Kid. We'll obviously try to pick up some lovely rupees as we go along. Like, this is going to be so much more of an optimized run than Ocarina of Time, because Ocarina of Time... I just suck at Ocarina of Time, if I'm honest with you. But to kind of go on, because I kind of mentioned a couple other streams how this is going to work. So Ocarina of Time, basically everything in this series is going to be an any percent. However, there are some caveats. So for example, in Majora's Mask, I'm going to make sure I get the best sword upgrade. I'm going to make sure I get every single mask and finish with a Fierce Deity mask. And that's just kind of how it's going to work. And that will kind of make this game a bit more complete. I'm not going to go for every single heart container bottle and everything, because I just don't think it's... I think it'll just take too long if I'm honest with you. But I think that getting all the masks is one of the best parts about this game, so I'm not going to... Basically, I'm not just going to go for all 4 dungeons. Oh, I'll also get every stray fairy in dungeons as well. I don't think I ever said that before, but we'll go for it. The only one I'd be slightly concerned about is Stone Tower Temple. I'm probably missing 1 or 2 in any other one, but we'll see how it goes. I played this 100% so many times, so I should know. What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. There's no point in riding a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it. Oh, boo-hoo, I have a sad face. I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. Oh, come on, do you really think you can beat me? As I am now, fool? And as Skull Kid breaks his neck, we get into a cutscene. And if people don't know the background of this cutscene here with basically the Deku Scrubs all appearing and chasing Link, this was apparently, I can't remember if it was Anuma or Miyamoto's nightmare they basically had. And someone had, I can't remember if someone had already developed it or he just said a nightmare. And that is pretty much why this cutscene exists. Which is quite an interesting one in my opinion. I like that story. And we are a scrub. Oh, I just realized the Deku Scrub is so much better in this version of the game than 3DS version, so it's gonna be nice as well. Haha, that's a good look on you. You'll stay here looking that way forever. And he just kind of floats off. Imagine being so weak that pretty much knock off Navi can knock you out. Sis! That was... that was a bit sus I said that one. Sis! But yeah. Whoa, whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me. I'm still here. Tell, you can't leave without me. And yep, that is just the way to get a concussion. You. If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Well, don't just sit there, Deku boy. Do something. Why are you looking at me like that? Is there something stuck in my face? Will you stop staring and just open that door for me? Please, come on. I'm a helpless little girl asking you. So hurry up. Oh, Tell. I wonder if that child will be alright on his own. So, yeah. Here we go. We're actually starting the main thing. I'm not going to read off every bit of dialogue. Just kind of the important parts. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to get a lot of cutscene dialogue. But we're just going to kind of skip over all those. So don't leave me behind. So, I was a bit mean. Blah, blah, blah. You want to know about the Skull Kid who just ran off for you? Right, I just happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Please? Good, so it's settled. We didn't agree. Now I'll be your partner. At least we can catch the Skull Kid. My name is Tattle. And, it's nice to meet you or whatever. Okay. So, we're just go ahead straight for the main part of the game. We're just going to get through this tutorial stuff quite quickly. And then, yeah, we're going to try to get through. If no one's ever played this game before, I'll try to run down. Maybe no, I'll wait to talk about the gameplay a bit later on. But basically, this game is very unique in the Zelda stuff. And I don't think there's ever really been any other kind of Zelda game like this. The only other kind of game I can think of which would be similar to this is Pikmin, I want to say. I know Pikmin kind of goes in a day-night cycle, and I believe there's only a certain amount of days and all on it as well. But yeah, that's the only other game like that. In terms of Zelda stuff, this is very, very unique. So well, actually, I was trying to avoid just getting this chest, but screw it, we'll get it because we get a nut. And yeah, Deku nuts are still quite unimportant. Is the only way I can describe them. I never really use them in Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time. However, the one thing I will say is they're a lot more useful in this game because you can kind of drop him as your own little bomb. I just need to remember what button it is. I believe it's... I think you can just skip this one, so let's just drop it on the dead kid and go on straight through. But yeah, we're about to get into the main meat and potatoes of Majora's Mask, which is, once we go through here, we'll go through a door which we can never return back through, and we're pretty much in a completely new spot. So once we go up here, we can just go straight through this door and escape. You have met with a terrible fate, haven't you? And yes, we meet this creepy man. RX20. I don't know what that emoji is, but I'm just going to say it's the goon emoji. I own the Happy Mask Shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss, and now I've found you. Now, don't think of me as rude, but I have been following you. I don't know how he's been following us, like, we've been jumping over big gaps, but whatever. For I know of a way to return you to your former self. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. In exchange, all I ask is that you also get back my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What? Is that not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should be by no means a difficult task. Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring this back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine. I see that you're young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Well then, I am counting on you. I think there's 2 things that make this guy creepy, because this guy is known for being very creepy, and almost, I think people have called him the Satan of the Zelda universe. Him and Tingle, I guess, is another character that Tingle, well, I guess Happy Mask Salesman wasn't made in this game, but kind of 2 characters which were made big in this game. I think Tingle is new, but yep. I think the 2 things that make him creepy are, number 1, his creepy ass smile, and number 2, the fact that he just changes poses like kind of a hard cut. And I think that's really good game design and character design. But yeah. So what Tattle is basically telling us now is we have to go to the Great Ferry. So there's 2 things I want to do first. Number 1, see this kid in the Pikachu mask. Yes, if anyone knows this game, you know. And number 2, we're going to head this way. And I'm not going to pretend like I don't know this game at all, because there we go. Strafe. That is the one of the main things we need to do. And yeah, all I'm going to say is this 3-day cycle, we're just going to try to optimize it as much as possible. Get as much done as we can, because there's a ton we can do. Number 1, we can actually upgrade our wallet right away. And number 2, we can get a couple of pieces of heart. I think that's about it. I just need to remember everything that we can get. So, first of all, well, and obviously as well, get to the point where we can do the part we need to do. So, 200 rupees, we're going to deposit. Is it going to make me... Nope. I will say, I wish there was some button which was just deposit more. Craig, is it? So, by the way, actually, I'm not going to say what, because I'm not going to spoil the game for anyone who hasn't played it. However, I suspect that every single person in the stream has played the game. But, you know, we won't spoil it in case there's 1 or 2 people who have not played it. But, basically, there's a few tasks we have to do. Number 1, I'm trying to grab as many rupees as possible, get over 200 by the end of the day-night cycle. You know, we'll also get a couple of maps while we're here as well. But yeah, this is, by the way, the best spot to get rupees. So, number 1, we're all since we've got that stray fairy, we can immediately just come in here and do this. Do this. Oh, and also, if you guys just saw the bottom, you can see there's pretty much 8 o'clock on the first day. That is the main thing about Majora's Mask. You have 3 days to complete the entire game. Obviously not 3 real-life days, 3 in-game days. I think it's a minute for an hour? Something along those lines? But, yeah, that's pretty much exactly it. So, we're going to try to get as much done. We've already gotten our magic meter and pretty much the ability to blow snot, which is a very good start. And what I'm going to do next is two different things. Number one, I'm going to start a quest to get a piece of heart. And second of all, I'm going to start blowing the bubbles and start the quest to get the Bomber's Notebook. But, yeah. And what the Great Fairy just said there is, once we kind of return Link back to his normal look, we can pretty much do the exact same quests as we just did to get more stuff. I can't even remember. I don't even think it's oh no, it is actually very helpful. It's a mask, so it is required for our gameplay here, because we're going for all masks. But, yeah. Right away, we're going to jump on down and do this. Oh, now I think about it, is it going to be 10 rupees or something to play? It probably is. Yep, that's alright. This is actually going to be a lot harder on the... if people don't know, there are a couple of gameplay changes between the 3DS version and normal version of this game. The main one I'm worried about right now is the fact that in the 3DS version, you can pretty much just look below you as I was about to say Skull Kid, as the Deku Scrub, which is something you cannot do in this game. But, you know, I don't think it's going to affect us too much. But here we go. We've got the power of snot, so we can start into a minigame right away. And yeah, we're going to just start this off and then go do that task thing. So, they've got a hideout in the observatory and they have a code. But we have to pretty much earn our right. So, if you can find all 5 of us by tomorrow morning, I'll teach you the code. Are you ready? And that is kind of what we need to do. So, well, first of all, we'll catch this guy because he's right. I think there's actually 2. I believe there's 2 bombers in this room. I think the main guy, who I can't remember his name. Why are these guys so hard to catch in this version? Am I just bad? I think I'm just bad. I'm not going to run out of loading zone. Oh, he just ran into me. I believe the term is he caught himself. But yeah, okay, so we're going to try to get as many rupees because I do want a bit of a backup in case I fail that. Oh, there we go. So we've got 2 out of 5 already. I believe I know all the locations of these guys. They do change in the 3DS and Nintendo 64 versions, but I believe it's not going to be too bad. So yeah, we're going to head back down here and we're actually going to do this minigame, which the main aim of the minigame is to try to collect as many rupees on these platforms as possible. So okay, this guy is now going to let us play the game. And we'll see how it goes. So how long did we have? 15 seconds, was it? I don't, maybe it was 1 minute 15. I think 15 seconds would be a bit ludicrous. But one thing to kind of note about this game, if anyone's ever played this and had trouble, you start to fall not on the amount of time you've been in the air, it is to do with how far you've traveled. And you can even travel backwards and it'll kind of undo some of the things. But yeah, that is something I don't think is extremely clear in this game. Yeah, it's definitely not. I'll tell you one thing, it's definitely not 15 seconds. If it was, that would be almost impossible. No, I wonder what the reward for doing this minigame each day is, because I can't remember what it is in the N64 version, because I know it's, I believe it's a fishing pass in the game, 3DS version, which fishing isn't in this version of the game. 4610, amazing, it's a new record. Take this. Is it money? Oh! You know what? I'm going to take that, and we're going to do what every financial advisor tells you not to do. Put it straight into a bank and let it sit. I was going to say, how come you don't get interest in this, but I guess it's the same 3 days, isn't it? Oh, dearie, dearie me. Okay. So we should be pretty much halfway to our first wall upgrade. Like, I'd say we're doing very well here. Okay. So we'll just head on around 83 rupees. And yeah. I'm so excited to kind of get through this entire game. Like, and to get basically get new appreciation for this, because as I've said before, I've not played this N64 version in so many years. Oh, there's El Goro Goro. But yeah, this is gonna be so good. Let me see, what can we do here? Yeah, I knew it. He was up here. That was his muscle memory. I literally just went for him and was like, why have I came up here? Okay, as long as he doesn't go to a loading zone, it's okay. No, I believe we can also just do this. Let's see. Hey, that was this disgusting snot bubble. Yeah. There we go. 2 left. So yeah, that's another tip if anyone's having trouble with this. Just shoot them with snot. I believe there's a bomber in here, or he's either in here or at kind of where we got the stray ferry. I'm gonna try stray ferry. Like, I think I've got a bit of muscle memory, but it is a bit rusty. Is he in here? No. I just remember in the 3DS version, I swear there's one hidden behind here. Okay, it's turned to night. I hope I don't fail the minigame because it's turned to night, but we'll see, we'll see. Worst case scenario, it's not too hard to get them, and we have to waste time anyway. I believe there is one in this room, which is the one I always forget about. Ironically, it's not this one I'm forgetting. Deposit. So let's deposit all of our rupees. So 89. That should get us up to about, what, 212? 20? Yeah. No, I say 12. 120. Okay, night of the first day. I think the main thing we want to do is make sure we catch all of these guys in the time. I still think this guy's in the main room here. I can't think of where else he is. Let's see, is there a bomber? No, don't want to get hit by him. Unless he's in that side room. So I thought he was either here or by the lake, but I guess the answer is neither, unless I'm extremely blind. Here we go. Oh, well, at least I'm struggling a wee bit on this. That's good. I was worried I'd just be kind of going in and knowing everything. Oh, not. Oh, I see him. Oh, I remember. Why did they cut this one? I swear, did I cut this guy out and move him to a different room? I remember this guy now from the N64 version. He was so cool. I actually love the fact that there's one with a cuckoo. But there we go, we'll pass the test. Pretty good for Deku Scrub. If only you were human. Then I could give you original Bomber's Notebook and make you a member. What do you guys think? No way, no scrubs! I guess once a kid who wasn't human joined our gang, boy did we ever regret. Sorry. Teach you the code, just as promised. Only once, so pay attention. Are you ready? Okay, so I'm going to write this down so I don't forget. Notes. 21435. Okay, so 21435. Okay. Because the last thing I want to do is, I think you can get the Bomber's Notebook as an adult just by typing in the code. I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't even really need it, but just in the off chance. 2, 1, 4, 3, 5. There we go. Perfection. So we'll just kind of go in here. And I think it shouldn't be too bad at all. Let's see. How are we doing? Wise. We're doing well. But yeah. Oh my goodness, I forgot the momentum you got in the N64 version of this. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. And we'll quickly grab a few rupees. You know, let me just... Oh, you don't save? Oh yeah, you don't save the same way as Ocarina of Time. Fun fact, after yesterday's Ocarina of Time stream, 2 days ago's Ocarina of Time stream, I realized I did not save since the start of the Spirit Temple, so that, I guess, will never be complete. But yep, basically, see, once you've done this part, that is everything you need to do before day 3. The rest will just be me kind of just optimizing around the place. So we'll see how it goes. So we'll have to look into the telescope, and if we look around, we can see the Skull Kid on top of the clock tower. Okay. One thing I noticed by last stream though, I realized I was really close to the microphone, I think, and playing like this. And that was what looked like in the webcam for so long. So that's something I'm going to try and improve. Let me see what the audio's like. Let me see what the... Yep, the audio's okay. It's sitting here, so that's fine. I'm just also worried because anytime I kind of tap my desk, it really comes through. But that's one thing I'm going to try to fix. There's a lot of things I'm going to try to fix, and you're going to notice changes over the coming weeks and months and days. So that's kind of the main thing I'm going to try to do. We've got the moons tier. But yeah, there's so many little things you're going to see me try to fix up in the next months. And I hope you all enjoy, because that's mainly what I'm here for. Yeah, that's another thing. I'm going to promise I'm still going to try to do streams. Because I think sometimes I always hyper-focus on videos. And then because I don't have time to do videos, I don't do anything. When, in actuality, that's not a good way to do it. But I think I should be giving you content regardless. But yeah. That's what we're going to be doing. So, the plan is, I hope in the next week or 2, Majora's Mask will be done, then we'll be moving on to Wind Waker. So hopefully in the amount of time it took us to do Ocarina of Time, we should be able to get to at least halfway through Twilight Princess. Actually, how long? I can't even remember. How long did it take us to do Ocarina of Time? I'll tell you guys that now. So we first started streaming Ocarina of Time, and I hope the answer's not June. Seeing as it's now mid-September is scary. Please tell me it wasn't June. Please tell me it wasn't June. It might have been July. Please tell me. Oh my god, it was June. Literally, pretty much 3 months ago. You know what? I'd want to be on... Is it straight on... Is it in... Oh no, Skyward Sword. Yeah, Skyward Sword I'd like to be on by 3 months from now. If not done with this entire challenge or forever. Okay, we're going to give him the moons tier we just got. So everything we were doing was to give this man a gift for his wife. And we have now got the land title deed. And what are we going to do with the deed, you may ask? There's 2 things we can do. Number 1, we can do a quest all around the world. But if you haven't noticed, we can't leave this town. So instead of doing a quest all around the world, we're going to give some guy some toilet paper. Wish I was joking, but no. So we can now jump up here, get a piece of heart. Most of all, we can actually not just die by the moon whenever it drops. Because if people haven't noticed, I'm going to get hit by my old dog. Yeah, people haven't noticed. I can't even see it anymore. There's a big ass moon about to drop on our head. And that drops by the time the Happy Mask Salesman is ready to go on his adventures. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to try to get everything done in 3 days. Everything is pretty much done. I do believe there is a way to skip forward time if we kind of basically have too much time in our hands. Which I think at this point we kind of do. But if I have to go back to Observatory each time, I'm not going to do it. Let's see. I think we can sneak in here now. What time is it? 2 o'clock. I believe it is actually around this time. If we need to do it. Is it downstairs? Yeah, it's downstairs. For some reason, in my head, this toilet is always upstairs, but let's see. Yeah, there we go. The paper, please. We'll just give him... We'll give him a deed that some Deku scrub worked his life to do. And he wipes his arse of it. This fell down here, I'll give it to you. You get a brown piece of heart. It's very sticky and smelly. Ugh. Have we wiped it off at least? Jeez. But, okay. Let's get going. I don't really know what I'm going to do for the next 3 days. I think I can fast forward time, as I just said, even in this mode. I'll do it even just to show it off, but yeah. The main things I want to just do are make sure we get the last piece of heart and get the wallet upgrade, because I think the wallet upgrade is such an important thing to do before we kind of move on. If we can't fast forward time, I'm literally just going to run into a quick toilet break while this is going. There's no real point actually to do this yet. You know what? I'm going to just do the quickest toilet break, and by the time I'm back, this will be ready to be done. Or, what am I trying to say? I'll be done of the second day. So see you all in about 20 seconds. And I'm back, and there's 4 people watching an empty screen. But yes, we missed the first dawn of the first day. But okay, we'll just try to head on back, and as I said, the main thing I want to do is just try to make sure that we kind of get this Deku thing done. But I don't think that's going to be too bad. I don't think I'm in the right position in the microphone here. Webcam, sorry. I'm so bad. Yeah, it's this way. Okay, good. I know what, I just want to make sure I'm not out of focus the entire time again. Let me just check something. I just want to... Sorry for being so rude. Yeah. Sorry, I was just checking something there. Oh, you know what? I respect it. People prefer it whenever I'm not here. 4 I think it was actually 5 whenever I first came. 5 years whenever I'm not here. Goes down straight down to 1 whenever I'm here. Okay, this is the ones I'm slightly worried about, because I feel like this is where I can mess. Oh my goodness! Already almost messed up. Good thing is, if I mess up here, it's only 5 rupees because I got the main one. As I said, the main trick is knowing that you can pretty much float forever. Too far. I think I got the hardest ones out of the way. The trick actually for this one is just camp in the corner, but I'm not doing it the easy way because I am stupid. But okay, let's go. Okay, just two more flowers. Can I get in? Thank you. But let's get going down. You know what? I know I spoke about this in the last stream, but I am quite excited. I don't know. Is excited? Why did I say excited? I'm still curious, I believe it's the best word for it, about the Galaxy 2, Galaxy 1 kind of reskin, remaster, whatever you want to call it. I don't think it's a remake, but I'm excited to kind of see how it is. I think I will pre-order, what's it called, Galaxy 2, not pre-order, I'll just buy it when the dead comes out. Galaxy 1, I think I'm just gonna leave. I could play it on 3D All-Stars, and I don't think there's enough of kind of an update to make me want to pay 40 quid. Maybe some point down the line, whenever I've got a bit more finances, but at this current moment in time, nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Okay, guys, if I'm right here, I should be able to show you guys off a good skip, if you didn't know. Pretty much skip over all of these first day night cycles, because if you've done this before, it's a bit tedious. Let's say 77. I don't really need to worry about the bank too much, so I'm not going to just... The only thing I can really do is just try to stockpile money. But I believe if I come in here, yeah, we can just talk to this guy. Yo, baby, time will pass. Blink of an eye. So we can dance until night. So yeah, basically what we're going to do is... Nope. I don't know if this is a well-known thing. I'm sure it is. But like, I mean... This will get past these parts, which are almost like an unskippable cutscene. So what you do is, if you just dance with the Scarecrow, it'll pretty much be the song of double time. That's basically what it is. And that'll get us to the night, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get to the final day as well. And then what we'll do after that is we'll do the final Deku scrub, get the piece of heart, get our wallet up to get our upgraded wallet, and then we can just head straight for the next part. Which means that we're kind of almost ready to go to the swamp, which is lovely. No, we're not going to dance till night. I want to make sure I didn't say the wrong thing there. But there we go. We're on to the final day, which means just a couple of things to do. And if we look up, compared to whenever we start dancing with the Scarecrow, that moon is very close. You can't see, but yeah, the moon's very, very close. And yeah, I'm excited. You know, I'm really excited to get into the actual. I always say meat and potatoes, but I'm excited to get into the actual substance of Majora's Mask, because it is such a good game, and it takes actually a wee bit of strategy to get around it and time management, which I think is why I like it. I think that, and it's the only game I can really think of where you feel for every single character in the game. Every single character seems to have their own kind of goals and everything. I want to compare it to games like Mario and Luigi Brothership, which is another Nintendo RPG. And I'm not going to bitch on Mario and Luigi Brothership too much, because I do like the game. I think the longer I've played it and longer I've kind of gotten used to it, there's more and more I criticize about as it goes on. But like, seeing this game, pretty much every NPC, maybe except for guys like these two down here, they just pretty much have their own personalities, they have their own schedule. I think that's what it is. Each day they kind of go do, someone will walk here, they all have their own life. While Mario and Luigi Brothership, you have characters called Toad, I don't know, Socket One, I can't remember. And as much as I love that game, it's just, there's just that soul missing. And ironically, going to another Mario RPG, and one I think does right, and I never really appreciated until the remake came out, is Thousand Year Door. The Trouble Center, which is a part of a game I never really played until the remake came out, really gives everyone a good personality. I messed that up. Gives all the characters such a good personality, which they don't originally have. And I think that just makes it so much better. Okay, I just need to make sure I don't fail this too many times to the point where everything messes up. But yeah, let's just keep on going. And yeah, I think personality in RPGs really means a lot to me. And if I ever get into the point where I develop my own RPG or game or whatever, I definitely want to make sure that the characters I play as have substance. Like, as I think I mentioned this in a few other streams, but in case people don't know, I am a software developer, so I think maybe that's why. And I graduated as a games developer, which is another bit of context. So things like that really do matter to me in the grand scheme of things. And yeah, even though I'm not a games developer by any means, shape, or form at the moment, if it's ever something I get into, it would be something I'd probably focus on. I need to make sure I don't just immediately fail here. I immediately failed. I knew I was going to happen because I was not paying attention. And now, once again, I am under the limit. Okay, I think I'm over. Oh my goodness, I'm halfway through this day-night cycle. Okay, I'll be upset if I mess this up. I'm half tempted to leave a save state in the off chance that I don't. But yeah. So yeah, if I ever kind of develop my own game, it is something I'd want to do. I have actually thought about developing my own game in the past year. I don't know if my software skills are really up to code to do that, but if you ever see me doing it, just know I've got an idea. And only thing I'm gonna say is not. What I'll say is, what I will say is, I think that games nowadays are too focused on making money. Like Fortnite and Roblox, I think, all kind of ruined the gaming industry in that way, where everything is about, you know what, how much money can we get out of a consumer? Which, of course, is an important aspect. It's why you don't give games away for free. But I think if you can get to a certain point where it's too money focused. That's my opinion. Because if it gets to a point where it's too money focused, then all the enjoyment kind of slips away. Which I feel like is happening in the gaming industry at the moment. Even in places like Nintendo, how many remasters have there been in the past couple of years? And I don't mind remasters, like, see the Super Mario RPG remasters and the Thousand Year Door remasters, I kind of a remake, as I mentioned before. I think those were fantastic. However, the Galaxy ones kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I get it because it's a 40th anniversary, perfect. But what they've pretty much done is Galaxy 1 already done the 35th anniversary, and then Galaxy 2 was something which almost should have been in the first one. And I love every time you show up now and go, it's correct. But I feel like Galaxy 2 either should have been in the first one, or should have just been re-released as it is now. Maybe, I know they've added new stuff in, but I do definitely think they could have done more, is what I'm trying to say. That's not what I wanted to do, that's the wrong balloon. But, yeah, there are so many just different ways they could have done it, in my opinion. But, I'm not complaining. I'm excited to play Galaxy 2, which is why I'm only buying Galaxy 2. It's a bit overpriced, but hey, it is what it is. I know people have been mentioning those $20 on the Wii U eShop. The only thing I'll say is, I believe there are new elements to this version. And also it's another two things. Number one, I'd kind of pay for the fact you can play it portably. And number two, and the more important thing for me, inflation is the only thing I can say. So $20 10 years ago is not the same as $20 today. Maybe they've upmarked it a wee bit. Maybe they've shot it a bit too expensive. But at the same time, people are going to buy it, so Nintendo did the right thing. For them, should I say. Also, Tingle's face and the fact that he looks squashed is the weirdest looking finger. We'll buy one of Tingle's map. Oh, it's only 5 rupees. So yeah, we'll buy the Clocktown one. And we have gotten the map of Clocktown. Kind of a moot point to do now, but hey, we've done it. And we're into the dawn of the final day. And all we really have to do now is wait for 5 hours or 7 hours. And then we will be able to get into the final part of this first day-night cycle. And overall, I think this has went really, really well. Because we got the 3 main things which I wanted, which were those 3 pieces of heart. Even though I said I'm not going for 100%, you know, we're not going to ignore some parts, but I'm just not going to go out of my way to get a lot of stuff. You know what, I'll also do all the gold skull to the houses as well. I think I need to do 1. Yeah, there we go. Got the adult vault. So now what we'll just do is... What I'm going to do is I'm just going to focus on getting as much money as possible before 12. And then after 12, we'll finish this part of clock down and we'll start into the actual game. And to be fair, as soon as we start into the actual game, there are a lot of easy heart pieces like that one there we can get. Which will automatically get us up to 4 hearts. And yeah, we'll get some easy rupees as well while we're at it. But yeah, that's the main thing I'm going to try to do, is just try to get as much done as possible. I think the main thing I wanted to get done this stream tonight was... I wanted Woodfall to be done. I think I've got about nearly 2 hours to get that done. And I remember all of Woodfall, how to get to it. So I imagine that shouldn't be too bad at all. So we'll see how it goes. Obviously the problem is there's so many different masks we need to get. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, we'll also just try to get as many rupees as possible and pieces of heart as possible, which are in our way, not out of our way. But yeah. And the main thing I'm just going to try to save up money for now is I'm going to try to get it for the all-night mask. Because obviously that's going to be one of the main things we're going for. All-night mask will also give us 2 easy pieces of heart, so we'll see how that goes. Can't remember how we get the all-night mask. I think we'll have to save the old woman as well. But yeah, that's the main thing. Let me see, what else do I have today? We can get gold. I don't think we can get the snowfall in this stream. I think it's snowfall? Yeah, snowfall. I think we're only gonna get woodfall done. Snowhead. It's snowhead, sorry. New snowfall didn't sound right. So yeah, we'll get the snowhead. Get that done. But yeah. Also guys, I do promise you other content will be coming. As I just kind of mentioned at the start of the stream. And I think I mentioned in the other day's stream as well, which is why I kind of came back to it. I'm just going to try to get as much content out as possible. We'll try to get... Obviously I'll still focus on quality, which is why I'm doing things like micro improving the streams each time. But my main thing is quantity and just making sure I do stuff. So I hope you all enjoy. But yeah, if anyone's watching the chat, by the way, what is your favorite 3D Zelda game? Because mine is this one. I definitely do think there are elements of other games which I do prefer. For example, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, I definitely think you can get a lot more playtime out of than Majora's Mask, because there's just so much to explore. But I just think sometimes less is more for me. But yep, there are definitely things I think you can take from both sides. What I think would be interesting is if you had a Ocarina of Time remake, which kind of played like Breath of the Wild, where you could climb over things, explore things. It wouldn't even be a remaster, it would be a kind of reimagining of it. But I can't imagine that people would be very upset by it. Because Ocarina of Time is known as one of the best games. But, I don't know. I would love to see kind of a mix between the two genres where kind of had traditional dungeons, a bit of extra exploration, side quests. I feel like side quests are around in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I just don't see the benefit of doing them as much as here, because you kind of get all of your... Oh, I never noticed that this hedge grew back after a cutscene. Because I guess there's the lot being loaded and unloaded. But yeah, I don't know. There's just so many. There's so many ways. I'm really interested in what the next 3D Zelda is, because I can't imagine we're gonna go for the same kind of style again, where it's exploration, exploration, exploration. But I also can't see them going straight back to, you know, their very linear style. What do you guys think? Do you think we'll be going back to more linear or kind of a mash? I feel like it could be a mash. It's a monster mash. So are we on 300? Yeah, we're over 300 rupees. Let's go. I believe it's 500 we need for Fall 9 Mask. So technically, I think it's only a piece of heart we can really get from this. Yeah, Fall 9 Mask is something we can't even get for a while anyway. But let's get going. 15 minutes into the stream, and we're going to face Skull Kid. So I think that's very, very good. Just go check one message here. And here we go. Sis! Ah, Tell, we've been looking for you two. Hey, Skull Kid, what if you give back that mask you're wearing right now? Hey, come on, are you listening? Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, before the bring them here. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy. No, what do you think you're doing to my brother? Skull Kid, do you still think you're our friend after that? Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Just look above you. I'm going out of frame again, so I need to make sure. Even if it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it. And he just has a tantrum. And the moon starts falling really quickly. And all of a sudden, we have more time than we had. I always find that it's a funny kind of oversight where if you were under 5 minutes before you went in here, it would just go down to 5 minutes. So, you got the Ocarina of Time back, even though technically in the child timeline we should not have the Ocarina of Time. Let's see what happens. Suddenly, memories of Princess Zelda come rushing back to you. You're already leaving this land of Hyrule, aren't you? Even though it's only a short time, I feel like I've known you forever. I'll never forget the days we spent together in Hyrule. And I believe in my heart that a day will come when I shall meet you again. Until that day comes, please take this. Oh, maybe we should have the Ocarina of Time. I've played this game so many times I forgot that. I am praying that your journey will be a safe one. If something should happen to you, remember this song. And we're getting the iconic song. Let's go. So, we're going to play. There we go. We've played it for the first ever time. The Song of Time. And if people have never played this game before, you will now learn that this is the most iconic song in probably not all of history, but definitely this game. The Goddess of Time is protecting you. If you play the Song of Time, she'll aid you. And now the scrub looks a bit concerned. Snap out of it, what were you doing? Lost in memories? Get yourself together. Getting that old ocarina back isn't going to help us. Somebody, anyone, Goddess of Time, help us please, we need more time. So now, if we put the ocarina onto here, and all of a sudden, when did you get that instrument? We take out, I don't know, we take out the pipes. We can play that. And now we can smooth jazz our way to victory. Save and return to the dawn of the first day? I think so. And that is our first ever day-night cycle in the game. And our first ever song learnt. What did we lose? Oh, we lost some nuts, I guess. was gonna say, we give away all our money, so nothing else really matters too much. And all of a sudden, we're back in time, thrown off the horse, become a scrub, meet the devil, and go back to the dawn of the first day. 72 hours remain, which is a screen I've used in so many videos. What just happened? Everything is reset. Start it over. And the moon is back where it belongs. Minus a few million miles. Well, what are you anyway? That song you play. That instrument. That instrument! Wait, that's it, your instrument. The mask salesman said if you got your precious thing was stolen from you, he could return you to normal. Did you completely forget or what? So yes, we can return to the big man himself. And with that, we'll talk to him. You were able to recover your precious item from that imp. Oh, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. I have a piano. Sven, listen to me and please play the song I'm about to perform. And remember it well. Follow along. While I play a very creepy song about the dead. So you play it. This is how you play it. You play it left, right, down, left, right, down. And there we go. We got this Song of Healing. All of a sudden, all the negativity gets removed from us. And we say goodbye to the evil. I don't know what we're saying goodbye to our demons, and our demons are a scrub. And more importantly, we get our first mask of the game. This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. I am sure it will be of assistance to you in the future. Ah yes, I give you this mask in commemoration of this day. Fear not, for the magic has been sealed inside of the mask. When you wear it, you'll be able to transform into the shape of the one you just were. When you remove it, you will be returned to normal. And we got the Deku mask. Let's go. Okay, now it says we got the Deku mask. Press start and blah blah blah. Wear the mask with seed, inhabit the body of a Deku. Return the seed into blah blah blah. Now I've fulfilled my promise to you. So please, give me that which you promised me. Uh-oh. We didn't fulfill our deal with the devil. Don't tell me. My mask. You did? Get it back? Didn't you? What have you done to me? If you leave my mask up there, something terrible will happen. Now we see the devil. The mask which was stolen from me. It's called Majora's mask. Is an accursed item from which legend has said it's been used from ancient tribe in its hexing rituals. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears the mask. According to legend, the troubles caused by Majora's mask were so great. Oh dear. That's not a good sign. Ancient ones fearing such catastrophe sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse. But now that tribe's legend has vanished, so no one really knows the true nature of the mask's power. But I feel it. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask, and whenever I finally had it, I can sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. This unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on edge. I know, but implicit. And there's a thing which is just popping in my ear in this song. I'm begging you, must get the mask back quickly or something horrible will happen. I'm begging you, must do it. Really? You'll do it for me? I was certain you would tell me that. You'll be fine, surely you can do it. Believe in your strength. Believe. Ah, what's happening to my ear? Sorry. It's like a... I don't know how to explain it other than like my eardrum has a heartbeat. But hopefully that's it gone now. And that mask, a skull kid uses a power from that mask. Okay, so basically now we have to do something about it. And we're going to go to skull, all those places. But yeah, that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to start our grand adventure. But before we go, we'll remain clocked down for a wee while longer. We're now normal, so there's a few extra things we can do. Number one, we can go back, and if you remember that stray fairy we got in day one of the last one, if we re-get it, we can get some other stuff. So, we're going to kind of go for here. Grab that. Sorry, I'm getting a bit distracted. I don't know what's happened. All I can describe is my eardrums going. And it's quite uncomfortable, but hey, we'll live and learn. So yeah, that's the first thing we're going to do is grab that. Second thing we can do is we can get another piece of heart, which will get us our first ever like health upgrade. Obviously, we're not going to go for them all, but hey, if we can get a few, we'll definitely go for it. I'm trying to remember, there's something else I wanted to do, but I can't remember. Oh, you know what, there's a couple of heart containers we can actually get here. Or pieces of heart, should I say. Oh, another thing we should actually do is... I think I did it the right way around, didn't I? Instead of the wrong way. Whoops. No. I meant to do. That's the one I wanted to do. Which is the inverse Song of Time. And if people don't know, this will pretty much give you double the amount of time to do whatever you need to do. So now we can jump across here. And there we go, we've got our first health upgrade. That's really nice. That was kind of the main reason why I was trying to, you know, grind in the first 3 days, was just to make sure we get all that. And now if we come in here, we should be able to just give in to this fairy, and that will get us our first optional mask. As I said before, this playthrough we're going for all optional masks, all stray fairies, and I think all gold sculptural houses. One of them is necessary for all masks, and the other one... Actually, no, both of them are up. No, I think about both of them you need for all masks, because technically we need the wall upgrade to get the all-night mask. So, yeah, that was kind of self-implied, I guess. Oh, kind young one. Scattered throughout the 4 temples in this land are broken stray fairies like me. Please find a way to find them and return them to their findings. Surely they'll add to your strength. Allow me to grant you something good with the stray fairies will not fear of you. And we got the creepy mask. And that is actually a useful mask. There's some masks which are only used for one specific place. This will pretty much be used throughout the game. Every single dungeon we're in will be using that mask, so nice. We can't complain about it. And let me think, what else? Oh yeah, we can actually go do a few things we couldn't do before in this town. You know what? First of all, I think I can get the Bomber's Notebook quickly by just typing in the code which I've written down. Let's see. I know. No, okay, that didn't work out very well. Let's see how it goes. You know what, as well? We can get another mask, technically, while we're here. Which is the cafe mask, which we're not going to be using for a long-ass time, I'll tell you that. But yeah, another thing we can actually do right here is if we jump across here, we can immediately get, I believe it's 50 rupees. So we're going to do this because, guess what? Just like in real life, everything costs money. So make sure we've got a little bit of savings, so if we need to like do a mini game or something like that, we got it. even better, 100 rupees. We'll take that and run. It's got 108. If we ever need to, we can just come back and put it in. So, we're going to do a swordsman game now. So, okay, we'll come over here. We can slash fists, by the way, which it doesn't look like it does too much, but it's going to help out a lot in the long run. If we forget to do that, put like this, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. So, we'll come do it. The next thing we're going to do is come in here, and there's a mini game we can do in the swordsman school. This training center is a friendly, polite 24-hour one-on-one training that noticeably will improve your sword skills. So we're going to go for the expert course. And what we need to do is we need to jump slash 10 logs. So there's 2. The main part for me is just not messing this up, if I'm honest with you. It's not a hard thing by any means, but you can, let's just say you can definitely mess this up. Like, I feel like I'm not doing the best at the moment with it, but I thought I messed it up actually, but... Oh, I might have actually messed up there because it took me so long to do it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, but doing things like this, it's just an easy piece of heart. That's all it is. So there we go. First try. Perfect. Got a piece of heart. As I said before, we're not going for all of them. However, if we can get an easy one here and there, we'll definitely go for it. So, I think what we'll do now is we'll leave for a while. I don't want to get that. Oh, you know what, actually? We'll go enter the bomber's code before we go anywhere. And I'm hoping we can get the bomber's notebook without doing anything. Because I do want the bomber's notebook for this playthrough. Because I believe it will help out. And just help keep track of things. But we'll see if it happens. See, I've got the code written down here. I'm hoping that the man just goes, oh, you're a member of the bomber's notebook. I know if I do it in the 3DS version, I don't know if it did here. It's okay. So it's 2, 1, 4, 3, 5. You go, give me a notebook. Oh, you know what, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna leave. Let them prejudice us. Maybe I'll do it off stream, I don't know. I just can't be bothered to do something we've already done again, really. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're now gonna head towards swamp area. We can definitely get some good stuff on the way. A sword? My apologies, sir. So yeah, we're gonna head towards Woodfall. And here we go, we are in Termina Field. So Termina Field, we can definitely get a few things done. First place I'm actually goes Milk Road, ironically. Even though it's not on the way, it'll be just good to activate another one of those aisles while we're around the place. Now, another thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to put the Deku mask here. We're also going to ignore that big ass bird because all it's going to do is give us trouble. Yep. I love the way I say I'm going to ignore it and then kind of attack it, but true as I say, not as I do, I believe this term. So yeah, let's get going. We can get another map over here as well. But yeah, the main thing I want to do here was activate this aisle. Because I want as many of these aisles activated as possible. Because it's really going to help out later on whenever we go to... Oh, and here we go. Do the scary face. It's going to help out a lot once we're able to do stuff with this. And yeah, it's going to be something we're going to do anyway, so... May as well do it now. So let's get the Milk Road map. So he's going to say his whole thing. How many has he got? How much? Please be 10 rupees. 20. Thieving get. That's alright, we'll take a map of Romani's ranch. It's okay, let me see, if I pause, does it now show me the map? Yeah, so as you can see, the map expands the more of those you buy. Really, I thought these drop blue rupees, maybe? I'm either being really unlucky or the N64 version just doesn't do it. But yeah, I'm gonna say we're doing really well so far. We're about, you know what, in about a minute or so we're gonna be halfway to another heart upgrade. Even though I said I'm not going for all of the hearts. I guess it's a hard habit to break. Oh, there we go. Got blue repeat. Oh, take those. Problem is, if I get hit by that guy, we're going to automatically give up all our rupees. And here we go. We're going to have a wee cutscene. I think it's going to be the last big cutscene we're going to have of the stream, potentially. Maybe apart from beating Woodfall, but let's go. Oh, I remember this. Tail and I drew this with the Skull Kid when we first met him. He told us that he had been fighting with his friends and they left him all alone. Yeah, I wonder what fairies actually do. They just fly around the place. Yeah. It's quite interesting that we're from Termina, but we're found in Hyrule. Oh. Oh. Just Skull Kid gooning away. It's a master gooner. You can just hear the groans. I always thought that this is always an interesting cutscene to me. Because obviously it's supposed to be given the backstory of them. It would have been cool if there was more cutscenes like this, but because that's the only one, it seems so out of place for me. But I get why they did it. But could you imagine, like, each time you got to a new area, it told more and more of a Skull Kid story? And then, like, the final ones when you stole the mask, and then you could kind of see the transformation of him. But I'm sure it's because no one was playing tricks. I'm sure it's because he was always playing tricks, so no one wanted to play them. But to do what he did just because of that. Like, imagine if all of this information was coming out more and you got more and more kind of heart about the Skull Kid. Because for me, it's a cool villain, but it could have been so much more. And once he got his power, he changed. But like because the thing is for me, Skull Kid literally changed as soon as you fall down the hole. Like before he was like making jokes, hiding things behind his back, and he changed so much after it. But hey, I get why they did it, but those are my like gripes, should I say, about the game. But to say those are the gripes just tell you how little stuff there is. Like that's nitpicking at its finest. Okay, let's keep on going. Where is the little climbing area? Is it over here? Yeah, it's here. I can't remember. Is there something on here? Yeah, it's here. There we go. So, that is another piece of heart. So that's what I mean. You get so many quick pieces of heart here, which is why I'm not bothered by getting too many. The only thing I'm being very conscious about is the fact that there is only 4 dungeons here. So at the moment, the maximum amount of hearts I'd have by the end is 8. Which, by the way, is fine, but I would prefer having more. No, I'm also going to quickly buy the map for this area while I'm here. I'm going to assume it's going to be 20 rupees or something like that. I never remembered going above 20. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we buy one of Tingle's maps. Yes, just 20. And there we go. Let's see what the map looks like now. As I said, it really starts to open up. Tell me, have we bought... I've just thought, have we bought half of the maps now? Don't need any other ones right now. To be fair, technically you don't need any maps. I just kind of like it for the aesthetic, really. So we'll see how it goes. So, yes. We're going to just quickly make our way through here. You know, I don't think there's really much side questy stuff we can do before Woodfall Temple. I'm trying to think. The main thing we can do is whenever it turns to a night cycle, but we're nowhere near it, so we'll see. Okay, so we're quickly gonna go into the forest, I guess, and try to find a familiar face. Literally the last stream I did, so if anyone is around the last stream and hasn't played Zelda games before, tell me who these characters are. And by the way, are some of the only ones who share names. So let's see. Does anyone recognize this character? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Twin Rova from Ocarina of Time. Haha, welcome! My potions work very well, they do. Speak to the hag. If only I had some fragrant mushrooms. Okay. I don't think we had to come in here first. I just wanted to confirm that before we go anywhere. But now what we have to do is, if anyone doesn't know who Twin Rova is, you can guess the word twin. It basically means there's two. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the second twin. So to do that we have to follow the monkey. Follow me. So yes, if we follow the monkey, it'll bring us the way we want to go. But for some reason, it just wants to juke us a little bit and trick us. Oh. As just happened there. Up! No! Oh. Well, we're lucky I do remember this, aren't we? To be fair, I can pretty much tell in the audio as well, but... There's the second half of Twin Rova. I was just busy minding my own business, picking mushrooms, and BAM! I got hit from behind. That pesky skull kid. Did he think an old hag wouldn't recognize him if he hit his face? Ah, to think he's so powerful. But now I can't even move. You don't have anything that would give us the energy. Ah, was it? You're no help. I'll say, you're not. Make yourself out to be. Okay. There's a dog outside. But yes, what we're going to do now is we're going to get our first bottle of the game. I can't even remember where half the bottles come from, so it's going to be an interesting one to try to remember. The screen obviously had to go off again. It's so funny because I'm literally playing off the stream. That's how close the stream is to that. Let's see. Welcome. My pushes will work very well, Voodoo. What's that? The skull kid got cool me? That's ridiculous. If it's just a skull kid, what harm could he possibly do? Oh, that's true. Please take this potion to her. This isn't good. Got the red potion. It's okay, yep. We'll take the red potion to her now. Nothing, but did I miss an owl statue? Okay, I'll find it in a minute. Starting to overthink owl statues now. I wonder if I can remember all of the ways without the monkey. I'm not gonna try, but... I was actually immediately going the wrong way, so that tells you everything. I was gonna say I thought I was right and I got tricked. It's okay, let's see. Imagine if we just took the potion off the witch. Aye. And there we go, we've already got our way back there. Which means we're now okay. Well, she's just like, why are all these things jumping around me? No! I just... Oh my god. Oh, I'm so dumb. Why did I do it? Question, can I actually... I can't rewind. Wow. Ah! That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That was my fault there. That's okay. Okay. Okay, good, but I didn't actually know that was a thing. I didn't actually know that was a thing. You know what? That could be a YouTube short. I never... No, all my playthroughs of Majora's Mask, I never knew it. I wonder, can I just... I think it's... Isn't this the way? Then the next one's straight now is 2 lefts, wasn't it? There we see, guys. Look at this skill here. But did she actually mention? Hold on, I'm going to rewind my streamer. Oh, I thought she said, "Do you feel obligated to drink my potion in front of me?" That would have been hilarious. But there we go. She's back to her full strength now. Oh, feel the energy flow. Kill me is revived. You saved me. I'm the swamp tour guide. I run the boat cruise if you want to come back by for a free ride. And there we go. Oh, that's not the way I want to go. I want to go the wrong way. Oh, we're getting surrounded. You have strange powers, no? Me, you've been watching you. Lately, the swamp filled with poison water. Temple above waterfall, strange. Brother, go to temple. But no brother will be able to find temple entrance. Temple of her Deku only. Brother captured by Deku, now in palace. Help! And we're going to follow these guys, because they're obviously going to bring us the right way. And who wants to see Game Design 101? Especially for back in this generation. They just vanish. I love, you know, part of me actually does love that. It is just pure, just normal game design. Okay, yeah, I did miss. I knew I'd missed an aisle. I just wasn't sure if it was a 3DS exclusive one or something like that. So, yep, we're gonna grab this aisle here as well, just to make sure we have every single option open for later. Because it's really gonna matter, do you know what? Okay. So if we climb up here, if it lets me, we can now make our way over to Woodfall. This guy's funny. Blimey, where is he? That spoiled child's up playing hooky again. A child his age has no business searching for fairies. Oh, welcome. Well now, why don't you show me a pictograph you've taken? We don't have a pictograph, leave me alone. But okay. We'll go over to here. Oh, thanks for what you did back there. And a special deal, I'll give you this cruise for free. Ah yes, got a special going on right now. We're getting this out for free. So this is a pictograph box. It's pretty much a camera. Guess what? It's used for one thing in this game, and we can do it here. Welcome to a boat ride cruise. No, I remember one thing Chugga Conroy pointed out, and it's, I think you can just see how broken Link's, yeah, his legs are not attached. Remember I saw Chugga Conroy mention that back whenever he did this game. I don't know how long ago, that was years ago. But yeah. But hey guys, you know what? We're moving on to the next big section of this game. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button, because yeah, things are happening this stream. Compared to the Ocarina of Time streams, I make so much more progress in this one, because I know this game off by heart to a scary level. Okay, so the plan is I'm going to try to get the pictograph picture, and hopefully move out quickly as well. You know what? I think I can actually... Let's see. This is one of my favorite areas of the game, to be fair. Maybe songs, maybe not areas. I think I always find this area slightly annoying, but it's fun. This is a palace of Deku. Only those official business may enter. We may enter to see the public humiliation of a stupid monkey who angered the king. So yes, this is an interesting area of the game, I'd say. It's the Deku Palace. It's pretty much going to be a stealth section to get to the monkey. But okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to take a picture of the king. I would say it's a terrible photo. No. Okay, I'm going to maybe try to do it from down here. I don't know. No, it's terrible as well. Maybe I just need to go right in front. Yeah, I think that's a good one, isn't it? We'll try that one. I don't know if it's good, but screw it, we're going to try. Basically, what that's going to do is it's going to get us a good amount of things. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way first. This way, I believe, is the optional way, which is why I'm kind of doing it before I do anything else. Well, that didn't go well, did it? You know, I do believe we can skip, you know, the non-optional section by just coming this way. So you guys watch this. Let's see if I'm right or wrong here. I don't know if I'm right. But I'm pretty sure there's an exit here, which we can just literally walk into. Maybe not. Maybe it's only in a 3DS version. I don't know. Okay, we're going to just walk on through. I'm half tempted to do this in a weird order. I've never done it before, but no. Worst case if I don't get the... Because I think the Deku picture only works for today. But let's see. Okay. I need these guys walking away at the same time. Please, walk away. Good. They're moving so... What is happening? Since when did they move so much? I don't remember this. It's alright. We'll kind of go through the hard part, I believe. See if this is the real way I need to go, I'll be kind of pissed. Actually, no, I won't be. I need to go both ways anyway. Yeah, see, I'm going for a piece of heart. Love the way I said, oh, I'm not going for all piece of heart, and then I go for literally every single piece of heart so far. There we go. Gotten. For all I need to do now is get caught. No, let's just try to speedrun our way back. Yeah, there we go. Didn't care about getting caught or not, so we'll go. Just really want this song before I go, because there's no real point to come back here after us. I don't want to take the cruise. Wait, is this the right way? Is it literally just this exact same stealth puzzle? Because... Oh, no. I think I went the wrong way. What am I doing? Yeah, right up. I had to go right. What am I doing? Okay. I don't know. This is a part I'm always terrible at, by the way. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to try to get to the monkey. So, only thing we need to do here... Okay, let's see. Ooh. Oh! How did he only spot? Maybe it was because I moved slightly. I think it happened the second I moved. Okay, this looks like a much easier stealth section than the other one, so let's go. Who's ready to see me fail? I think what's happening is I'm kind of stressing because I'm a bit against the clock to get the pictograph thing done, but good thing for no peripheral vision in this game. There we go. Lovely. So that's a lot of rupees as well. We are making a profit, to be fair. We are making a profit. Don't know why I said it like that. We'll see how it goes. Also, apparently I have a YouTube voice and I've never noticed it before. Oh dear. The more you know, folks, the more you know. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this. We're gonna get Magic Bean. And as any good drug dealer says, the first one is free. Okay, so we'll get our way out of here after this. Can I get out of here or no? I wonder. No, it must be a 3DS version, but for some reason I got memories of it before the 3DS version came out. I guess that is what you call a false memory. Let's see if I can just speedrun my way. After all that stress, can I just spin my way out of here? No. That would have been hilarious if I just got out like that. Yeah, I wasn't too concerned about that. I will say, after being a massive fan, being a massive fan of the 3DS version, the water jumping on this is so much better. Okay, so if I just replace this with, what am I looking for? Oh, Magic Bean, that's it there. So if I throw that away, and then we can plant the Magic Bean. And now we're going to get up to another part I'm going to suck at in this version of the game. We'll see. We'll see, but we'll see. I'm not confident about this part here, but let's see. If we do this first try, everyone in this stream needs to like, just saying. Because the skills will pay the bills. Okay, so basically what we have to do is, see that part we just snuck our way through? We now have to kind of fight our way through it. I don't know how these guys, if they catch us, don't just throw us in jail. I do think all of these are skippable, but I'm going to just take it slowly. I think that's the way to do it. To be fair, I think we're... Oh no, I guess it's only halfway, isn't it? I was thinking it was like 3/4 of the way. Oh, I was actually about to try to skip it, but... No, let's just skip it anyway. There's no one shooting at us. We'll go halfway. Halfway. Don't fall off here. This is actually a safe place to fight him. See? I will say, the one problem with using these bubbles are they're so inaccurate. Okay, screw it. I'm going to try it actually. No, let's do this the cool way. Which is just try to fly around him. Okay, fly, 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 fly. Oh, please don't miss. Oh, I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss this. I did not miss it. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button. That was skill. And a bit of luck in our final part. So let's go. And now, we can get it. You have them, you do! Just like a princess, Deku Pipes, those will work great. By the way, who are you? Doesn't matter. The king is just watching. We're about to get roasted ourselves. Well, it's not important now, just listen to me. I was trying to find out what the poison swamp. I went to Woodfall Temple above the waterfall. But the temple had become a monster's lair, and the princess was captured by the monster. Since Deku King thinks I kidnapped the princess, he won't listen to a word I said. Now the princess is in trouble, so I must somehow hurry to the temple and save her. Do you understand my plight? Yes. So then that means you will go to my place to save the princess. Yes. Okay, I'll teach you the melody that opens the temple. Princess taught to me. Can't let him hear us, so I'll sing it softly. do, do, do. It's an easy one, Leon. Upright, upright, A, right, A. There we go. That is our first dungeon song learnt. But we're getting close to the night of the first day, which means we do actually have a few tasks we want to get done before we head to the dungeon. And Daniel, so I'm going to probably butcher your name, Ogbonwan, thank you so much for the subscription. And I hope you stick around. So there we go. We've gotten the dungeon song, and it is used for a couple other things. Everyone, did you hear about this melody, which only the Dakuroa family knows? It proves this foolish monkey deceived the princess so he could enter the temple. Everyone, let the monkey's punishment commence! And we get captured. You better take the shortcut Daku people use to get to the Woodfall Temple, but you must hurry. If you don't, I'll be punished by the Daku King. Oh, I can smell some cooked monkey tonight. So, okay. I'm going to try to do a few things. This is going to be a bit of a sweat. Let's see. I'm going to try to get a couple of pieces of heart and all here. Like, I know I'm not going for all of them. I'm just going to try to skip as many of the longer pieces of heart as possible. But yeah, right now, we're just going to try to get our way through this temple. You know, no, I was about to say we could pretty much get the first gold Skulltula house, but that's not true at all. That's just so not true. Oh, and by the way, this... Oh no, it's not the only... I was about to say this is the only time in the game, but... I was about to say Rivali, what's his name? What is the first king of Hyrule called? It's Gabora Kebora, but oh my goodness, what's his name? What business do you have in this poison swamp? You dare not... Rauru, that's what I'm trying to say. This swamp and I are lost guardian deity, but is destined to fade anyway. Woo! And that destiny is not solely limited to the swamp. If you have the courage and determination to proceed in the face of destiny, then I shall teach you something useful. Before coming here, had you seen the stone statues that bear a close resemblance to me? I placed those throughout the land to aid people of the change of destiny in this land. Wherever he may appear, if you have left proof of encounter of the stone statues, then the song carved at my feet will certainly be of assistance. Remember it well and play it whenever the need arises. The first time you play a song, it shall become eternal friends, transcending time and place. So yes, this is why I've been hitting all of them things. So this will teach us the Song of Soaring, which I already know, I think. Yep, I actually had it in reverse. I had up, right, down for some reason. And that will now help out a ton with all these side missions. Because now we can just teleport around the place. And because I've activated so many owl statues, we can pretty much go anywhere we've already been in an instant. So this is going to help a lot. But first, the first thing I'm going to just do though is I'm going to activate the owl statue next to the dungeon. Before I go into the dungeon. And then I'm going to try to do a couple of small tasks before I go in. And then, yeah, once we go in, we'll actually be going into the dungeon with 5 heart containers. Which is mental, because that's the first dungeon in the game. Very happy about. Very, very happy about. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. I wanted actually to hit you with a sword, let's see. Perfect. Why can't I just block my shit? Oh, I was pressing the wrong button, that'd be why, wouldn't it? Let's see. Is this what I meant to do? Maybe. I think I normally fight this as a Deku, so... Oh. Well. That just didn't work out, did it? Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That's fine. Drown me, drown me. That was a bit of a mean one. Let's see. Perfect. We'll take it. Okay, I knew I could just have a spin slash. Okay. Right, let's just go and fight quickly. But yes, okay, so now I believe we can just... I'm going to activate the statue and immediately go back to the other Isle statue in this district. Okay, so now I can just fast travel straight to this dungeon, which is nice. So we are actually at the dungeon. See, can I do what I want in an hour? Probably. I'm going to quickly grab this, and that's not the button I pressed, but okay. Right, so what we're going to do now is... Oh, I've already got the ocarina out. So now we'll soar back to Woodfall, I believe it. That's a whole Woodfall. Southern Swamp, I think it's called. Southern Swamp, yeah, here we go. And what this is going to do is, this is going to allow us to win pictograph competition. That'll give us a piece of heart, which will give us a new heart container. Then it'll probably be night not too long afterwards, but we can actually, we'll activate the dungeon, and we'll grab another piece of heart, which is right there. And then after that, we'll go back to Clock Town until about 1 AM. We can get 2 masks, I believe. So, okay, first of all, we'll just quickly do this. Because I believe you can only do this in the first stage, let's see. Oh, the king, amazing. So there we go. Heart container. 5 hearts, as you can see now. So really in a good spot for this part of the game. Like, I'm not worried about Woodfall at all. Let me see. I want to end the stream though in the next 50 minutes. I hope I can kind of get everything I want done before then. Oh, we'll go ahead back to Woodfall. It's a bit of a... I don't know if it's counterproductive, but may as well just do it. Okay, so night. You know it's not counterproductive at all. Oh, you know what? It doesn't. Why did I do that? I was going for hearts and I just realized. Okay, nope. I remembered it. And that is the first dungeon of the game unlocked. And what I'll probably do is play until the end of this dungeon. I think that's what I'm going to do. And there's a couple of little tasks I want to do afterwards. If I get time. If not, half 8 will be the hard cutoff, I think, because there's stuff I need to do. I think regardless, I'm very happy with how this has turned out. Oh! We'll say a bit harsh, but okay. No, we'll let him shoot now. And then he missed. Oh, we got is that really our first stick we've gotten? So people are wondering what we're doing. There's a treasure chest over here, but which we're going for. Oh, fell off. That's okay. We don't lose any hearts, I believe, from falling into water, so we'll immediately just go over towards this chest again. What in the hell is going? This is been mental. You know what? Thank goodness that this doesn't remove any health off you. Thank you. That time at least it hit. We'll just do the same tactic as we had before, which was just avoid the first one. And now we can get to this chest. And I'll go just, I think, teleport straight over to Clock Town after this. But yeah, this is pretty much just a wee bit of a time waster just so we can get around the place. Another piece of heart. Good night. Okay, so we're going to go teleport to Clock Town. While we do that, I'm going to go for another quick bathroom break. But yep, we'll be back and we're going to get a mask. 2 masks actually we're going to get here. So let's get going. And I am back once again. I always find it funny whenever I leave to go to the bathroom. For whatever reason, I get the most amount of views and like concurrent views of the stream. Apparently, it's more interesting watching when I'm not here. Maybe I'll try it sometime and just shut up, as people probably want. Let's see. What was I doing? There's 2 things I need to do. Okay, the first thing I need to do is go the entire way over here as an adult. And then the second one is I need to wait till 1 AM. I actually realized I can get 3 masks here today. So let me see. I'm going to show off our mask count at the moment. It's still quite low, but we can get a few while we're around the place. So we can go over to this accordion man. If we just listen to him, we'll see him go completely bipolar. Maybe a wee bit of gunning into a box. And he will give us a mask. Which is a Bremen mask, which is used for 1 task. So now, we'll head back. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove the Song of Double Time for now. Or, sorry, this inverted Song of Time. I'm going to remove that for now. And from that, we should... You know what, luckily if I did do that, it wouldn't have done anything, but that was a close call. Okay, so we're going to return the flow back to normal. And yeah, we're going to do this. So guys, tell me, if anyone's watching at the moment, what is your favourite mask in the game? For me, mine probably has to be Bunny Hood, which is one I'm planning on getting in today's stream. If I have enough time, which is a bit sketchy, I think, because I've only got about 40 minutes. Worst case, I think I'm going to just leave it off mid-dungeon, but Bunny Hood, which is something we can get really, really early on, basically. Let me see, make sure. Yep, got this man here. I am not doing anything suspicious, really. But yeah, Bunny Hood is an amazing mask if you haven't used it before. It can just speed up your entire process of doing things. You know what, while I'm here, I might just try to lighten up this stream slightly. Because I think it's a bit dark. Let me see. I'll try to remember the stuff. Brightness is -3. Why is it brightness -3? That looks a bit better, doesn't it? I thought maybe the stream was slightly dark. Tell me if you guys think it's a slight improvement. Don't know why the brightness is slightly down, but there we go. I think we'll have to wait till 1 AM. The good thing is at 1, something will actually happen outside of Clock Town as well, which will just give us more possibilities, which is the main thing. Yeah, you know what? I'll come back. So I'm trying to do like kind of a timetable in my head because there's a couple of other side quests we can kind of do as we go along, and I'm feeling very confident about this. I'm feeling very, very confident about this. So I'm going to just Google one thing, but Majora's Mask, Master Mask. I can't remember what it's called. What's it called? It's not a Master Mask. It's called like the Mask List. I can't even remember. Mask List. There's one mask I'm just can't remember what time it appears at, so just give me 20 seconds while this appears. Kamaro's mask. Go for Kamaro's mask. Which 12 to 6. Okay. So yeah, we'll definitely be able to get the Kamaro's mask this stream as well. Or should I say in this part. So that's one of our plans. So this is going to be very... The good part is as well, from what we're doing, is we'll also get bombs. So this is really going to help us take off a little bit. Okay. So I believe it's a 12... As a 1 the old woman arrives. I think she starts arriving at 12 and it takes her to 1 to get over here. Then the slowest robbery in history of robberies happens. So yeah. I'm very happy, I'm very happy with the stream's progress so far. Like, gone like pretty much 2 full heart containers. We're gonna get a dungeon done, and a ton of masks as well. So, very happy, very happy. I'm not convinced we're gonna get through the dungeon. Can we get through the entire dungeon in half an hour? Probably. Like, worst case, I'm just gonna save state it anyway. But the next stream, we're going to get a lot done, by the way. The next stream, we're definitely going to be getting a lot done. We'll be getting goat done. Probably both sword upgrades. And maybe starting the water temples as well. We'll see. We'll see. I think it's a side quest really slow you down a wee bit. But overall, I think this has been quite productive. It's just everything takes a long time in Majora's Mask, I guess. So the old woman should be arriving in like 30 seconds and then we can kind of move on from here. Because that, like, I think it's my one play about Majora's Mask. If you don't time everything to perfection, there is a lot of waiting around like now. But I think this is just, I'm doing this more to be safe because I know I can forget things. And there we go. Here's the old woman now. And who's ready for a really slow robbery? This is even slower in inverted Song of Time. It's quite a funny one. So yeah. To be fair, it's still slow even without the inverted Song of Time, but imagine at half the speed or a quarter. Oh, watch out! Stop thief, give the old lady her luggage back. And yeah, I always worry if I'm going to mess that up, but it is so easy to do. Here, to see how you go back from the bag if you don't get it. May have to chase them out fully. Thank you. Since he didn't make off of them, I can finally stop bomb bags in our shop. Maybe I'll put them out tomorrow. Yes, I must thank you. It's a dangerous mask, but now you can use it to throw your festival fireworks show. So we got the blast mask, which is what we were going for. And basically, this is a bomb bag before we have a bomb bag. So it's lovely. So now what we're going to do is, there's another mask we can quickly get. This is actually the right exit to go for it as well. So if we listen out, should be able to hear something. If we go to the right place. Yeah. Or should we say see something? But yeah, that's what I meant by hear something. So now if we go over here. I'm no longer part of the living. My sadness to the moon and I haven't felt dance to the world. I'm filled with regret. Translation, I am disappointed, oh moon, I have died. Oh, I planned to bring the world together and stir it into a giant melting pot with my dance. If only I had someone taught my new dance to someone. So now, do you guys remember? Where's that song? Wait. 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 What is it? What is the song feeling? It's an easy one to remember as well. Left, right, down, okay. I didn't even remember what it sounded like for a second. Oh. Advertisements have gotten in the way. And there we go. We've got another mask. So guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button. We are getting so many masks this stream. It's lovely. I need to scroll back up, make sure my webcam's still in view. I think we're doing well. So there we go. We got the Camaro's mask. So there we go. We got 3 masks there. So if you look, our mask collection is steadily growing. Let's see. Wait. There we go. We'll do the inverted song of time. We're going to head straight for Woodfall Temple. Slow down the current time. And let's get going. See. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Trying to do the songs on a Switch 2 controller is a bit of a pain. But, third world problems. I am looking forward to getting into... Isn't it Wind Waker after this? I am looking forward to getting into those next games. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Especially Twilight Princess, since I've never played Twilight Princess. Well, should I say I've never completed Twilight Princess. I got to the very first part and never any further. And then, after that, Skyward Sword is a game I've only played once, so that's going to be an interesting one to replay. To be fair, I'm looking forward to this entire series. It's just me trying to get back into Zelda, really. Okay. So what we're going to do is, our bottom slot is going to be the fairy mask. Oh, do you actually... Oh, in this version of the game, you have to kind of swap around a lot. And by the way, if people didn't know this, see whenever the mask is sparkling, that means there's still another fairy in the room. That's an easy way to kind of know if you've missed, where you've kind of missed a fairy. I believe there's one in here, isn't there? Maybe not. I think I always make a mistake. I know there is one over here. I think there's one here, I'll say. So let me see. Do we have any other fairies in this room? Nope. So I've got all of them in here. I can't remember. How many? Isn't there 15 in each dungeon, I'll say? I think it tells me if I pause. Yeah, 15. So technically, about a 1/7 of the way. That is pretty much, by the way. See, whenever I do runs and everything, that's how I think. I'm like, oh, about a 10th of the way, I'm about a 7th of the way, I'm about a 12th of the way. I swear, it's something I need to work on, to be fair, but it's definitely something I do a lot. Wait, no, I didn't want to do it. Okay, we'll go grab that. We need a couple of sticks. Luckily, the good thing is, I do kind of remember everything to do in here. I believe there's another one way over here, and like those pots in the corner. I think the reason as well I remember this is I believe this one I missed last time I was here. Last time I played this game. I think that's all of them in this room now. No! Okay, there's another one. I'm not sure if we can get it yet, or it's just in one of these pots here. I'll have to come back in this room anyway, so we'll quickly just get our way through here. Are we actually about to already get the bow, or is this... I can't remember if this is the compass or the bow. We'll see, we'll see. I think it's compass, it must be. So yep, the way to defeat these guys is for this. The cat crap boys, as I like to call them. Come on. I will quickly actually go to this one. I think it's probably a better way to do it. Oh, no, that was terrible. And there we go. Got all of them defeated. So that will give us a compass or a map, I'm assuming. I would be shocked if it's the bow. No, actually, you get the bow from the frog, don't you? So definitely not the bow. Also, I do love the way, you know, the charm of the Deku Scrub jumping into the chest. Man, I just love this game. Okay. Also, I can't believe we're almost about to get the bow. Like, we're not even 2 hours into this, and we've done so much. It just reminds me how much you can do in this game quickly. Let me see. Do I have to do this? I don't think there is one in here. But I may as well do it in the off chance there is. But wait, whenever I said I knew... Oh! I don't remember there ever being Stray Fairy. Maybe the Stray Fairy locations are slightly different between games as well. I'm not sure. Either that or I'm just terrible. I do just remember the room before the boss has like 5. And they're all just easiest things to get as well. Okay, so I've got a key. Oh no. That's okay. Went the wrong way, but that's also okay. Just double checking, make sure I didn't miss a fairy in one of these. Okay. Perfect. I've got a feeling that the last one's on the top floor though. But I'm going to quickly look up here, make sure there's not an easy beehive or something I missed. Got that one before as well. I think there is actually a beehive. Oh no, there he is there. I see him. Okay. That's fine. We'll grab him in a bit then. I think we got 5 alright. Like, it's already yeah. We're already a third of the way for this dungeon, to be fair, in like 2 minutes. Like, this is an incredibly short dungeon. I'll say that. I remember this guy as a Stray Fairy, so we'll quickly kill him. Okay, excuse me. Okay, this is not... It is weird you can't jump slash him. Okay. Sick Stray Fairy. I'm gonna wait until I get the bow to get that one. Because there is one under the water here. Which is fine. I don't need the ocarina, so I'm gonna quickly maybe swap it out for sticks. Because what we need to do now is we need to set fire to the rain, so to speak. Set fire to the rain. Just don't get killed by the moth. Okay. Like this, I'll open up the door. And then if we bring it the rest of the way, we can open up the next section we need to get to. Of course, you know, we'll use this as a wee mini checkpoint. And there we go. Lovely. To be fair, I can't actually think there's not much left of this dungeon, I think. So very nice, very nice. I think we do need to destroy that bee's hive, I think. So we'll quickly do that. I'll save. Oh. Jeez. Speak about invincibility frames. Come on, game. Owning me. I feel like I do need one of these beehives down. It was that one? Okay. I'll take it. You know what? We'll just move this. We don't need it. We don't need it anymore, so... Oh, great. And the fairy's now trapped over... Okay, screw it. In the off chance there's another fairy up here, even though I'm pretty sure it's going to be a wasp. We'll hit it. Yep, it's a wasp. Oh. Oh dear. Why am I so... How is the wasp on... Okay, it's not underwater anymore. Okay, that was good, that was good. One destroyed. Come on. Okay, I didn't even remember you could destroy those guys like that. But there we go. Easy compass. So to be fair, we are 100% these dungeons, and not on purpose. I wasn't expecting to 100% them, but let's keep on going. Let's keep on. How long have we been in this dungeon for, I wonder? Less than 10 minutes. I'll take that. So there's definitely a good chance we're definitely beating the dungeons anyway. I'll say that. Have we got it done? Where did I find the stray fairies? 7. Okay. Technically 8 because I skipped one. So yeah, I think we're probably going to be ending this after we beat Woodfall, but we're definitely beating Woodfall today. Just lovely jubbly stuff. Okay. Okay. Well, of course, kill everything in sight because you never know which will drop the fairy. I'm fairly certain I know what does, but hey, I've definitely been wrong before. I remember you have to kill all of these like shadowy things in here. But I don't remember I need to turn on the lights first, so quickly do that. If I can find the torches? Come on, game. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is a weird one because it almost feels like for R no end to be shadow guys, but for R. Yeah, there we go. I knew this has a fairy. So there we go. 8th one. I believe that's the only one in here, isn't it? We'll double check. Yep. Is there any in here? Nope, no fairies in here, which means we can just skip it. But we're about to get our dungeon item, which is lovely stuff. You know what? This is such a good beginner dungeon, in my opinion. Guys, what do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer the Deku Tree as a starter dungeon or this? See, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I would be a Woodfall fan myself. Oh, I'm gonna fall. I'm about to fall. I'm about to fall. I'm about to fall. Ah, it's alright. We'll just drop. As long as we don't go down the hole, that's the main thing. But yeah, I'm definitely a Woodfall fan over Deku Tree. I just find dungeon more fun. And the boss in the end, it's an easy enough boss, but I just think it's a more cool concept of a boss than, you know, just giant spider, which is just stereotypical. I guess it is just stereotypical Zelda, to be fair, but I think that's what I kind of like about it. It's a bit unique. Because this, I guess that's what's good about Majora's Mask, is that it does just have its own identity. By the way, we're only on the first day still, and we're on the first dungeon. I'm gonna say that's good stuff. Oh, please, 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 don't. Oh no, that's not what I tried to do! I tried to do that, I swear. How did I not take damage? Okay. As long as I don't get hit, that's the main thing. I never have trouble in this room. I just suck apparently this time. And there we go. I think from now we're pretty much like 2 rooms away from the end. Which is a bit crazy to say. But we also get a nice wee checkpoint once we hit this. So yeah, we don't have to worry about that again. And now We're about to get to the fun part. This is where the fun begins. I take it back. The fun begins here. The fun begins here, not fair. I apologize for the misleading information. Here we go. This is where the fun begins. I can't remember where you get... But, oh! Maybe where I'm thinking... Oh, I think the boss key room is where I'm thinking the bow is, but I guess the bow's probably in this room. Easy wee mini boss as well. Okay. We'll take that. We'll take it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to just try to clean up for stray fairies of mist, because there's 2, I believe, of mist. Right, got the bow. Got the bow, got 15 minutes left of the stream, and I'm fairly convinced we're gonna get all stray fairies, and also, all stray fairies, and this done. What's in here? Oh, is this a boss key room? That must be a boss key room. The mini boss and boss key being like 1 room away from each other is kind of hilarious, so if that's the case. And I do think it is. Because I can't think of where else in the dungeon we haven't been. I've actually never noticed that before until I'm talking about it. But, is this the boss key room? Yeah, it is. That's actually hilarious. And there we go. Okay. Yep. It is an easy boss anyway, like, but... No, I didn't mean to do it. No. Where is he? Oh, there he is. No, that's not the button I'm trying to press. Thank you, that's the button I'm trying to press. There we go. Easy. I think you only have to do it 1 more time, don't you? And bang. Oh, goodness. I'm just so bad at playing with these C-sticks, do you know what? I think 1 more hit will do him. So, 1 more hit, and then that's us pretty much boss fight ready. Obviously, stray fairies are important, but... There you go, done. Stray fairy time, and then that's us done. But, I'm just gonna say, this dungeon's been done incredibly quickly. So, very, very happy with this. Actually, it's not called the boss key in this game, it's called the big key, I think. I think it's called the boss key in Ocarina of Time, big key here. Oh, it's boss key, maybe it's called big key somewhere. I don't remember. I was trying to be smart. I don't trust a dumb person to be smart. Right, okay. Perfect. Perfect. So now we can just do the rest of this dungeon. So what I believe is in here, first of all, we can quickly grab the stray fairy. There's another stray fairy if I remember whenever we land on that button, but we don't need to do it quite yet. We can quickly light this on fire. Does this, I can't remember, does this purify the water now? Yeah, the water's purified. Now, let me see if I can remember how I can float over to that button. Oh, right here. That would be it. I was thinking to myself, I swear I remember there being a Deku flower to do it, but yeah, perfect. Okay, now if we do that, You press this down. I swear about a third of the stray fairies have been in this room. There we go. At least we can now drop into the water without there being any fear of that death. Okay. No, actually, we'll just swim, dude. Why am I trying to do it all fancy whenever I can just quickly just pop the bubble? So that's our 10th one, we'll go 11. Is there 4 in the last room? I thought, yeah, there could be 4 in the last room to be fair. By the way, I believe this is a terrible upgrade as well. We're doing all this for, I believe, the worst upgrade in the game. But I did say part of this run is every stray fairy, so has to be done, has to be done. Okay, so all we have to do here is line up the fire to light up the torch. It's not as hard as it looks. He says as he misses. I think I was actually too close to that torch, so let me just... Yeah, this is a bit nicer now. I think I did that way too early though. Okay. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. I'm doing this so terribly. What am I doing? Let me just say. Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly the level we need to be at. Maybe I think I was too far away last time. And this time, I cannot press the button. Oh no, this is not how it goes. Okay, that time it was a hit. That time it was a hit. I'm doing so poorly. There we go, finally. By the way, as I said the first time, I stand by it even though I sucked there. That's not hard. Okay, so now I can swap to the Great Fairy Mask. And I believe I can just kind of snipe the rest of the Great Fairies in this room. You know, I can also snipe these guys. Very good. Oh, does it not go count? Excuse me, game. Run away! It's okay. At least the fairy will just follow you over here. There we go, caught us. 12th one. And now this is the part I believe we can just kind of go ham and get... I swore there's like... Oh, there's another one there. Perfect. Well, I'll float over them to be fair. So is there 1 or 2 more after this one? If there's 1 more, that's perfect. If there's 2 more, I'm a bit worried. Okay, am I in here? Yeah, there's more. I know there's tons in this room. There's another one. Oh dear, I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried I missed one if I'm honest. If anyone has any idea which one it is, please tell me. But I'm fairly certain there might be one more in this room. Yeah, there's one more in this room. I didn't miss any. I did not miss any. Thank goodness for that. You know what? I think I can just float. Huh? Which one am I missing? No, I'll quickly shoot this thing up here because it's giving me the heebies. I'm gonna walk into it at some point. No, I'll snipe all of them. Let's just play it safe. These guys are so annoying, so may as well. Ah, I see it, I see it, I see it. Can we get it? Is the question. Let's see. Come on, last shot. Ah. Our fairy tale ending wasn't meant to be. That's okay, though. That's okay. But, you know what? That went very well. There were no hiccups in this whatsoever, so that's the main thing. Oh, one hiccup. I don't have any arrows, and I need arrows. That's called me being stupid. Okay, that's alright. We can just walk out of this room and grab some anyway. Please have some arrows over here. I think this will definitely have arrows, so there you go. Perfect. Unlike Ocarina of Time, they actually give us supplies in this game. A bit less cruel design. Okay, let me see. Can I do this at a really weird angle? Perfect. And there we go. All stray fairies gotten. Okay. Not too bad. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to float over to one of these. I think that's the second one. Then what I can do from that is I can hopefully turn off the fire and jump over to the boss area immediately. That was an accidental amazing snipe. I'm not going to claim I tried to do that. I actually let go of a button way too soon. But I'm too good at this game, boys. And girls. And there we go. And now we can go immediately into the boss. Very happy of that. Very, very happy of that. So we've got 5 hearts, and I'm fairly certain this will do. Let's see, I don't remember how to fight this guy normally, so let's see how it goes. He blocks. Okay. Okay, that's what I have to do. Perfect. Okay, so we'll just time the arrows. There we go, time the arrows, so now we can... Was that it? Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be that easy, but okay. We'll take it. So we're on to 6 hearts, and we'll grab the remains. And you've just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept in prison within the body of Udwal. Technically I could actually do everything I want to today. We'll see, maybe I might extend the stream slightly. What's that? Why are we doing this as a great fairy? It's one of the giants. Wait, listen, it seems to be saying something. Could that be crying its way, teaching us some sort of melody? Don't just stand there, grab your instrument. Could this be a song? I actually love it because it goes like down and up. And yep, this is one of the other most important songs in the game, which you only need to use once outside of this. That's to stop the moon. You learnt the oath to order. He's just moaning over there. Call us. That's what it's selling. A jealous ex. And there we go. The swamp is now being restored. And all is right in the world. And a brand new area has opened up. Get this mask off me immediately. The four people Tail spoke about, do you think he was talking about the spirit that was sealed inside that mask? Oh, you're pretty good at that. Have you done this before or what? Now just keep the pace and save the other three. Hey, all the stuff I did to you, your horse, I apologize. Sorry. No worries. I apologize, so don't hold it against me, got it? Now then, you've helped the princess just like the monkey's ass. So now stop some minds. Let's hurry out and find some with Skull Kid. Uh-oh. Something's happening in there. You know what? Before we do anything though, we're gonna quickly eat the fairy in front of another fairy, because we are cruel like that. And as you can see, there's someone in there. What? Who are you? Craig, pleased to meet you. I'm the Daku Princess. Were you by chance asked by a monkey to come save me? Ah, it's just as I suspected. I see your body smells a little bit like monkey. So monkey made back fine after all, that's good. I was just worried that I didn't return home. My father would think the monkey had kidnapped me. I was worried that my father would even go as far to punish the poor monkey. Don't tell me. Are you serious? Is my father actually doing that? Yet another hastily decision, father. Uh-oh. She's having a tantrum. Well, we haven't got any time to lose. Quickly, Mr. Craig, could you find someone to carry me in? And just like any good woman, stick her in a bottle. You put the Tacky Princess in a bottle. Okay, so now we can go out. But before we do anything, we're quickly gonna go get our reward from the Great Fairy Fountain. But yeah, everything's going well. I think Majora's Mask is the best game ever made. You know what? I'm kind of on the same opinion, if I'm honest with you. I'm definitely a bit conflicted because there are definitely other games I love. I'm definitely a big fan of the Mario RPGs. Outside Mario games, I'm also a big fan of Call of Duty Zombies, but I don't know, for me this game just has a charm that no other game ever has. And I was mentioning it earlier on, I think the reason why is just the fact that kind of every character in this game means something. Which isn't very common in games nowadays. Even back end, to be fair, but yeah, I just love that. That's my main thing about this game. And even just whenever you kind of beat part of it, the world gets a bit better. I guess other games do that as well, like Tears of the Kingdom, whenever you beat an area, somewhere gets restored. But I just kind of, that's one thing I think I love about Zelda games in general. But yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you. Criminally underrated. Criminally underrated. And if I remember, this is a really trash upgrade, isn't it? It's something like a better spin attack. So let's see. It's either a spare spin attack or a magic upgrade. And I feel like that's the next 2 upgrades, which is just a bit trash. We'll see, we'll see. So, oh yeah, it's a spin attack. There we go. Yay, we got something I'm never going to use. Actually, maybe this one isn't too bad because I do use spin attacks. Do I have to charge it up or can I just... Sorry, if it's one of the ones that I use, it's brilliant. If not, eh. If it's only whenever I hold B, I don't like it. But if it's one of the ones I like... Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Let me see. Ah, you know what? It's alright. It's alright. I take it back. It's quite decent. I was thinking it was one of the ones I had to charge up, so... Nah, it's good. Right, let me now just return the princess back home. And then after that, I think I will quickly try to do Romani Ranch. And then it's probably close to the end of the stream, unfortunately. But I think I've had a really good time here. Just playing through like one of my favourite games of all time. And we've made quite a lot of progress for 2 hours. We've beat the first dungeon, we're got 6 hearts. And I think we're closing into our 7. No, we're not closing. I take it back. I thought we had 3 for some reason. But yeah, we'll take it. Ooh. Is this going to max out our rupee count as well? Because I could quickly, if this maxes it out. It doesn't max out, but pretty damn gets close to it. So yeah, what I'll do is get the monkey to do that. Time is so tight because I was meant to end this at 8:30, but because there's just like 2 tiny tasks I want to do, I might extend it by like 15 minutes. The reason is I need to pick up my partner from the gym at 10. Sorry, I have to pick up my partner from work at 10 and I want to go to the gym first. So the monkey is currently being punished. Peak music. Yeah, I like the music here. Oh. Probably shouldn't laugh. Oh, what's the butler say? Does the butler agree or disagree? It's terribly sad, but nothing can calm the king now. Okay. So now if we give the princess up, we'll see what happens. Oh, my princess, my darling princess, are you alright? I was so worried. Foolish father. Oh. Imagine if a monarchy worked like this in real life. What are you doing? Let that monkey go this instant. But yeah, if anyone's ever heard the theory, this kind of goes back to the theory of Majora's Mask being the different steps of grief. So Clocktown was... what's the word? Kind of not believing. Oh my goodness, what? Stages of grief. I'm going to Google them quickly. Because I'm sounding dumb now. Stages of grief. Denial, yes. So that's denial. Then this is obviously anger. Then, yeah. Bargaining would be snowfall. Because the warrior's bargaining for his life. Depression is the water temple for obvious reasons. And acceptance is the land of the dead. Which I find quite interesting. They claim they didn't do it on purpose, but it definitely was in some way. The Wrath of a Deku Princess. Yes, that's not something you want to see. Thank you for keeping your promise to me. As a symbol of our gratitude, the butlers prepared a little something. So yes, this is another thing. So as I kind of mentioned a few times on the stream, what I'm doing for Majora's Mask is, these are any percent playthroughs, so I'm not going for 100%, even though it might look like it because I've been going for every single heart container so far. But the main thing I'm doing here is any percent, and what I'm doing there is, not any percent, I'm going for all masks and all stray fairies. Like, I'm literally going for pretty much everything, probably apart from, like, 3 longer heart containers. It just stops me from having to do Anjou Cafe twice and everything like that. So, it's going to be an interesting one, and I'm looking forward to kind of getting into it more and more. But, yeah, that's kind of why I'm going for things like this, and I'm about to go for the bunny hood after this, and that's kind of everything I'm going for. But this is kind of, if anyone's ever played Ocarina of Time, this is the equivalent of the Dampe race again. And same rules apply. If you see rupees, ignore them. This plays for on your greed. So if you go for rupees, it'll take you the wrong way, and you potentially could lose. You can definitely get the rupees and win at the same time, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth it for like 3 rupees. Let's see. There's one room I'm just slightly nervous about, and it's the fact I think if you go on, you know what? I don't know why I'm only going as a Deku scrub, because you can do it as well as Link. And I think some of the areas it's actually easier. For example, here, I could have went the short way and got 20 rupees. I just did not want to risk it because I'm so bad at the N64 Zeldas, if I'm honest with you. Going the right way at least. This is one room though, maybe the Deku scrub would be better, so I'll quickly maybe go for it. But there's one room I believe in the 3DS version it's cages, but it's fires in this version, and I'm pretty sure it just automatically kills the Deku scrub. So yep, this room here. Yep, so it's fire. And that automatically kills that. So that would have been our run over there. Oh my goodness, I think I was slight luck if I'm honest with you. I did not know where I was going. But yeah, come on, let's get up. Oh. I don't think there's not much left of this area though. Is there? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Is this the right way? I think it is. Thankfully. Or else I would have been a bit bad. By the way, thank goodness for audio cues. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, quickly get out the bow. That should be us. I think that's us actually done with this whole area as well, so as long as we don't miss this, I think that's us. As I said, ignore. Apart from here, ignore the rupees. I guess this is our reward for winning. And there we go, done. Well done, Craig. Now there's the item I promised. Please accept it. We got the most useless mask of the game. It's for one thing, to get mushrooms to give to the hag, or to Twin Rova. For me, never once used this in any playthrough I've ever had. I think it's literally for potions, and I never use potions. But there we go, guys. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button, because we've only got one more task we're doing tonight. I'm quickly going to do it. Actually, 2 more. I'm going to put all my money into the bank as well. So, we'll go to Clock Town, put all of our money into the bank, then we're going to go to Milk Road and get the bunny hood. And that is us then. Once the stream's done, once we've done that, the stream's done. So I'd say we've got 10 minutes max left of this. But honestly, it's been such a good time. And yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm actually surprised how many people have been kind of coming out. Don't know what I'm setting up. But, no, I'm just surprised like how many people have heard interest in playing all these older games. I guess it's also because we're in a bit of a lull between kind of Zelda games as well at the moment. I would love to do Echoes of Wisdom at some point. I remember I played that personally whenever the game first came out, and it was so good. Like, what do people think of Echoes of Wisdom? I thought it actually turned out to be one of my favourite Zelda games. Definitely my favourite 2D Zelda game. And I know that's probably a controversial one, but yeah. See? Oh, nothing for 500. That's a bit mean. So we've got a Milk Road. We've got a double Song of Time until the third day, and then we'll just go straight into doing that one side quest. But yeah, there we go. We did well. I'm very, very happy with this stream. I wasn't expecting to get so much done. Okay, so if you come over here, this is going to take a wee while, but if you go to day 3, the block is gone. So we'll quickly do this, and then next stream will pretty much just be focusing on Snowfall and things like that. We'll get through Snowfall easily next time, I think, since we got through all of Woodfall and this really long opening of this game today. So very happy. Let me see, how long did it take us to get out of? Like, half of this stream was at the beginning of this game, so yeah. Happy about it. Happy about it. And here we go. Going to head on, get the final mask. Let me see what my mask collection looks like before. Ooh, that's lovely. I'd say we're a quarter of the way through masks. Don't know if that's wrong, but probably is, but we'll go. Let's see, what other ones do we need to get? I need to remember, my memory of all this is terrible. But if you can hear the horse, this is the location of something very important. But we're going to ignore it. And unless a cutscene forces us to look, we're not going to. Going to try to avoid it as much as possible. Maybe I'll give you a wee sneak preview if you look up there. You can all probably guess what it is, but we're not going to look. And we're going to use the one and only use of this mask in the game. And it's to get a better mask. Let's get going. What we're going to do here is we're going to... Well, you're going to find out in a second. The Cuckoo Shack. So we'll talk to this person over here, who is pretty much exactly the same person as Ocarina of Time. People actually have theories this is the exact guy. So you are missing halfway through the game. But yeah. Heard from my gramp says the moon's going to fall. With something that big, it's sure going to take the ranch down with it. Oh well. My only regret is I won't get to see these guys in their prime as roosters. Well, we're going to change that. And the hardest part about this is not taking your finger off the button. I'm already struggling. And yeah, so what we have to do is now march around, pick up any cuckoos we see around the place. Apparently I can only find one. And everyone can always enjoy the good music while you see the moons quickly come to try to take us out. Apparently all of the chickens are in one area. I'll be quiet while you guys listen to this. Right, I'll start talking now because we're about to get done, I think. Is that it? Done? Wait, is there one more? Oh, or do we leave one behind maybe? Huh? Where's the last chicken? I thought that was it. Okay. Oh. There's 2 apparently. 3? These guys were not here earlier. Okay. And I think it's the last one, surely. And there we go. We have won! And that's the end of this side quest. Actually, this one's always a memorable side quest to me for some reason. And there we go, it's done. I don't really get it, but just seeing these guys with a crest and all, I don't have any regrets about nothing anymore. I'm perfectly satisfied. Here, you can have this from me. There we go. We got the bunny hood. And if people don't know what the bunny hood is, I'll show it off quickly before I end the stream. The bunny hood is one of the only kind of side masks I ever use. So what it does is when it's on, you run so much quicker. So that's kind of it. And that's it for tonight. So thank you everyone for coming out tonight. I really, really appreciate it. And if you guys haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button. Let's see. I'm going to see if my buttons work today. Like. That worked. No, it didn't. Please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you haven't already, join the Discord server. We're going to have a lot more stuff happening. So I'm going to just quickly paste a link to the Discord server in. Because normally I have a button to do it, but the button doesn't work at the moment. So if you give me 1 second, if I can actually... How do you share a thing? Invite people, that's what I'm looking for. Copy people. Okay. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, join the Discord, and I'm going to try to be more active on there. And thank you everyone for watching. And I'll hopefully see you guys in a couple of days. I'm definitely going to do more and more of these streams. I'm going to guess in the next 3 days there will be another one. And then in that one, we are going to be going into Snowfall. And hopefully beating the next area of the game. And possibly even getting into the water area. I think there's only 2 or 3 more streams left in this game. But thank you to everyone who's came out. And I'll hopefully see you guys all then. See you all later.